You're watching Hamilton Ironmen TV. Ironmen TV is presented by Boston Pizza Main Street West in Hamilton. Be sure to check out their new summer menu items beginning June 9th. Week 2 of the OVFL season has arrived, and after a disappointing home loss in Week 1 to the Sioux Sabercats, the Varsity Hamilton Ironmen are eager to get back into the win column today when they take on the 0-1 Etobicoke Eagles. Now the Eagles, as I said, are just as desperate to get a win after falling to the Cambridge Lions last week in OVFL action by a score of 23-12. In Week 1, Etobicoke put up exceptional rushing statistics, and defensive coordinator for the Hamilton Ironmen varsity squad, Scott Martin, understands that stopping the run is key to today's outcome. Daniel Fascione would look to continue his strong 2014 campaign in Week 2 after posting 3 sacks in Week 1 when the Ironmen took the field at Father Henry Carr with head coach Kyle Quinlan, looking to break the goose egg in their win column. The Eagles would set the tone from the very first snap from scrimmage when running back Nico Hamilton would reverse field not once, but twice, reminding the parents in attendance of Marcus Allen, while picking up huge rushing yards that would come to define the afternoon. Fascione would pick up where he left off in Week 1 by picking up yet another sack on the first Etobicoke drive. The first points of the game were scored by Nico Hamilton, but he would not settle for just one touchdown. On the next possession, Nico would again go house after finding a cutback lane for the 70-yard score.
He could go all the way!
It looked as though one running back would supply the only highlights of the day until Ironman quarterback Darius Lemiere found Angelo Del Sordo on a skinny post for the second long touchdown pass of the year out of the Ironmen's tall number 12. The Hamilton defensive line continued to flex their might for the second straight week, accounting for 3 more sacks. Here, Akar Ibrahim and Jacob Matthews bringing down quarterback for the Eagles, Matthew Donato. Lemiere scrambled for a crucial first down conversion before taking a deep shot to Angus Button that nearly missed. Fan favorite Vinny Di Diomede left his usual backfield home and made a fantastic catch up the sideline before punctuating the drive with Lemiere's second touchdown pass of the afternoon, 14-12 Ironmen at this point. Nico Hamilton went back to work dishing out stiff arms and truck sticks down the sideline for a 25-yard gain on this play, and Aaron Scott would finish the drive with a 4-yard plunge that even Rothschild's sewage and septic sucking services would approve of. The 2-point conversion was no good, 18-14 Etobicoke Eagles. The turnover bug continued to bite the Ironmen as they lost a fumble during a toss exchange, and the Eagles would take a rare flight through the air on back-to-back plays, with Alex Daly and Brendan O'Leary-Orange on the receiving end of the Donato spirals. Again, Vinny Di Diomede would give the Silver and Black some much-needed hope with this long reception, but with the coaching staff in hurry-up mode, the Ironmen would allow pressure, and Lemiere was dropped before he could get a clean look off. The Ironmen would settle for the Jeffrey Beatty field goal, 26-17 Eagles at the half. The second half belonged undoubtedly to the Eagles. Jesse Amankwa, Nico Hamilton, Emmanuel Archer, and Brendan O'Leary-Orange would all get into the end zone, as the Eagles separated themselves time and time again through their powerful running game. The final score would be Etobicoke 50, Hamilton Ironmen 23. Etobicoke's rushing attack would gain a total of 264 yards on 34 carries. The running backs accounted for 36 of the Eagles' 50 points on the afternoon. And while the Ironmen defense did allow staggering rushing totals, their defensive line continues to put pressure on opposing quarterbacks 2 weeks into the OVFL season. Hamilton has a total of 9 quarterback sacks through 2 games. Here's defensive coordinator Scott Martin on the hidden positives of an 0-2 club and where the Ironmen will look to improve from here.
In 0-2, and we're going to pack it in. It's an 0-2 and we have stuff to work with. We just have to work, and that's it. We show flashes of brilliance out there. We make some unbelievable plays. We have some unbelievable athletes. We just got to piece it together on a consistent basis and play 60 minutes of football and piece it all together. Say there are guys who are spilling their guts out there. Absolutely, it's a consistency. We gotta, if our guys are in contain, we gotta be in contain. If our guys are in their gap, we gotta be in their gap, and that's gotta happen every play. There are too many times where sometimes we didn't trust each other, and we're getting out of our gaps. We gotta trust each other, play as a team, play as a unit, build some chemistry, and keep improving as a team. Fight to the bitter end. That's the way we preach it, and that's the way these kids played. And that's the way it's going to be with the Ironmen all year long. We'll fight every minute, every down, every quarter until it's over. That's what it's got to be.
You can catch a triple header of Ironmen action this Sunday, June 9th at McMaster University when they take on the Brampton Bulldogs, with Bantam action set to start at 10 a.m., followed by JVs at 1, and the varsity team looking to get into the win column at 4 p.m. For Ironman TV, I'm Marshall Ferguson.